Hey, what's going on everyone? Fever here, back with another video, and it felt like just yesterday we made a shotgun video because the pump shotgun was unvaulted, but now guys, we have the new drum shotgun, just came out today, and I just had a little bit of a first impression before I started this video, and guys, this shotgun, it seems sort of like a newbie shotgun, but let's just jump right into it, and we'll go over a few tests, and then we'll sort of make our decision as to what we sort of think about it. I'll give you my opinion, and you guys can let me know down in the comments your opinion on the new drum shotgun. So let's first just go over the shotguns that we have in the game right now. So right now we have we have 4 shotguns to my knowledge. We have the tactical shotgun, we have the combat shotgun, and we have the pump shotgun, and this new drum shotgun. So first off, let's just test out this gun right here, the combat shotgun gold version. Keep that in mind. We'll probably just test out the strongest guns, because if we went over every shotgun of every rarity, that'd just take too long. So as you guys could see there, it was 136. That's max damage for the gold combat shotgun. Now let's test out the new blue drum shotgun to see how much damage it does at close range. And as you guys notice already right away, this new drum shotgun has a huge reticle on it as opposed to the other shotguns. And this is why I sort of, right off the bat, I sort of called it like a newbie shotgun, because how the hell can you miss with this shotgun? I mean, look how big the freaking reticle is. That's just insane. Like, it'll be very difficult to miss your opponents. This is definitely, I definitely say it's catered more towards newer players, because it's very, very hard to miss, even when you're, scoped out. So let's test this one out. Even when you're scoped in right up in front of this guy, you can't get his whole head in the reticle because it's just that big. So 62 damage. So as you guys can see, the drum shotgun doesn't have that strong of a damage just in general. But as you guys can see, like, it can shoot very fast. We'll go over the firing rate in just a second. So we had a 136, I believe, a 62 with the blue drum shotgun, new drum shotgun. And of course, we have the pump, which does 200 damage. So by far, the pump shotgun is still the best as far as damage goes up close range, but the combat shotgun is obviously better for a multitude of reasons. Now let's do our next test, guys, as we did before. Since this new shotgun clearly doesn't have the best range on it, what we're going to be doing, we'll go over the combat shotgun, of course. Still does 136 if I remember correctly. Yes, it does. So obviously very good at close range and still has a good firing rate on it. Now let's test out this one. And as you guys can see, this dropped dramatically. This is only 1/3 of what it was doing up close, about 1/3. So it's doing 62 up close, right in front of the guy, and just one distance away, a distance and a half, about a block or so, it's only doing not 6 damage. It was doing like 21, I think, or something like that. My memory's not that great. Yeah, there you go. 21 damage. So obviously, guys, this gun has to be used close up, or it's pretty much worthless. It's pointless. Don't even bother using it. So definitely, out of all the shotguns, between this and the pump, probably this one even more so, because the pump can at least do a little bit of damage at those sort of medium-ish ranges, short to medium range, whereas this gun, it's just trash if you aren't up close. So there's a little tip right there. Definitely be using that. And let's try this one out, just for a reminder's sake. It still does 160 damage. It still has some pretty good damage, so there's not much damage drop off as opposed to the new drum shotgun, of course. And now let's go back one more tile here. So now we're at about 2.5 tiles. Let's test out the combat again. Wait till this reticle. Oh, that doesn't really count. We'll just wait. So we got 132. So the combat shotgun, 2.5 tiles away, guys, it's doing like the same damage, 4 less than right up front to the guy. So as you guys can see, the combat shotgun is still king when it comes to range, and it's just below the new drum shotgun when it comes to firing rate, but we'll get into that. So this is going to do like nothing. Let's see, like 6, 14 damage. Yeah, this again, guys, you do not want to be using this at any distance other than very, very close range, because it's just terrible. And let's test out the pump here. And we got a 66. And you know what, guys? Why don't we do this? Why don't I just grab the tack right now? I kind of forgot about it. I didn't really want to include it because I know it's obviously not the best gun. But I want to make sure that's actually 142. So 177 up close. Not bad, not bad. And let's test this drop off right here real quick. So 120. Okay, that gives us a general idea. So it's almost as if The new drum shotgun, it's sort of like a mix between the I want to say the combat and the tac, because obviously it has a very high fast rate, but also has a bigger reticle as well, which makes it good for that reason. And let's do one more tile back. So this is 3.5. This is as far as we're going to go. There's going to be huge drop off on all shotguns at this range, except for maybe the combat. The combat's still like beastly. So we're still doing 100 damage from 4.5 tiles away. That's actually insane. Let's test this out. 28 damage, hardly anything. This is going to do like 6. 11. Okay, so it's still 11, so still not very good at all. And last, let's do the pump. And there you go, guys. We got a 34 on the pump. So obviously, guys, after these tests, combat is obviously still king, followed by the pump, and then you have the tac, and finally the new drum shotgun. And I was a bit surprised. I thought the drum shotgun would do a bit more at the close range, but apparently not. And the last thing we're going to sort of have a look at here is the firing rate. Obviously, the combat shotgun is definitely the second fastest, and this is where this new gun shines. The drum shotgun, obviously, it's a much faster shooter. It's the fastest firing shotgun rate, and let's just test it out right now. You see that? It's almost like a freaking machine gun, guys. Like, I don't know how much faster they're gonna make shotguns go, because that's just like, what the heck is that? That's insane. And of course we have the pump. Pretty slow firing rate. It's nothing crazy. It does do a lot of damage, obviously, at close range. And then we go, there we go. So as far as firing rate goes, guys, we have the drum shotgun, clearly a clear first. Then we have the combat shotgun. Then we have the tac shotgun. And last but not least, we have the pump. And we're not going to be going over the other shotguns that are vaulted. We're just going to be going over these ones, simply because there's not too much sense. I think there is in total like 6 or 7 shotguns if we include the unvaulted ones. So yeah, there you go, guys. We looked at the damage from close range, damage from sort of a distance, and finally we looked at the firing rate. And definitely, guys, I'd still say that the combat shotgun is the best. It seems like this new shotgun is definitely catered to newer players with a larger reticle, and when you're up close range, it is very difficult to miss. I don't know, like, this reticle is huge. It would be very hard to miss an opponent when you're up in that, say you're stuck in a box with them or something like that, which does obviously have its benefits, and that higher firing rate doesn't help, is pretty nice as well. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. We did just make a combat shotgun video and pump video not too recently, but that's a little comparison for you guys. The new drum shotgun is probably catered better to newer players, and it's very good at close range, obviously, and the other shotguns, probably the pump is probably requires the most skill to use, then followed by maybe the combat or the tac. And yeah, guys, if you enjoyed this video, if you enjoyed this analysis of the different shotguns, just comparing them from all these different sort of angles to sort of see which one's best at what, make sure to drop a like and leave a comment what your favorite shotgun is, and make sure to subscribe, because I will be streaming here on YouTube and Twitch. And other than that, guys, I'd like to thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you